We are still in the laws of Shemitah, of sabbatical year.
And chapter 11, chapter 9.
Chapter 9. So, in the law of sabbatical year, it is a positive commandment to nullify a loan on the sabbatical year, as the verse says. In other words, you gave out a loan to nullify that. As the verse says, all of those who bear debt must release their hold. A person release their hold. A person who demands payment of a debt after sabbatical year a year past violates a negative commandment, as is stated. Right? One shall not demand the payment from his friend and his brother. Right? The nullification of debts applies according to the scriptural law only in the era of the Jubilee year is observed. And the sale of the land is also nullified. For the land that has been sold, returns to the original owner without financial payment. This matter this matter was conveyed through the chain this matter was the chain of tradition, as the sage declared in the era when you nullify the sale of the land, you nullify debts everywhere, whether in Eretz Israel or in the diaspora. In the era when you do not nullify the sale of land, we do not nullify debts anywhere, even in Eretz Israel. That's biblical law, but by rabbinic law today, we do.
Custom.
No, it's rabbinic law. And there's you give today. What we do is we give over our debts to the court of law, to the Beis Din. And we say that by Erev Rosh Hashanah, we say that that we give over our debts by the sabbatical year. And we give over. We did that a couple of years ago. When we say Hataras Nadarim, when we nullify our vows, we say we're giving over our debts to the court of law. So that way we could they still owe it to us, or through the court they owe it. Okay. According to rabbinic law, the nullification of debts applies in present age in all places, even though the Jubilee year is not observed. This is a decree instituted so the concept of nullification of debts will not be forgotten by the Jewish people. Hmm?
2 points.
One second.
Outside of the non-ordaining observance of the law, the present age, others maintain that it should be observed as a custom.
Okay. Number 4, the sabbatical year does not nullify debts until the conclusion. This is derived from as follows. At the end of 7 years, he will effect a remission. This is a matter of remission. And at the end of 7 years, the time of sabbatical year during the holiday of Sukkot, just as in the instance the event takes place after 7 years, so too the nullification of the debt takes place in 7 years. Therefore, if one lent money to a colleague in the sabbatical year itself, he may demand payment of the debt for the entire year. When the sun sets on the night of Rosh Hashanah on the 8th year, then the debt is nullified. As I mentioned, that we do have a way to deal with that today. Okay, I have a prior commitment that I have to go to. I cannot continue. Sorry.